Hello everyone, welcome back. We're gonna start again for Team 2. Also, hi Gex, good to see you joining. Today won't be a very long stream. I unfortunately have plans and I started late because there were a whole bunch of things I wanted to make sure was going well with this team before we did it for the actual challenge. So, just been testing out a few things here and there. Changed up my perks slightly. We now have Cornelius on Sanctify duty, and he has Sanctify on enemies, reduces holy resistance by 1.5% per charge, because on the final bosses, even if we get up to 100% Sanctify, we don't reduce their vulnerable, or we don't give them enough resistance reduction to get to that negative 95. But with this we do, because this is 50% more reduction. We're still going to be getting Holy Hammer, although I might put it on Cornelius now. We had to take off some burn perks to make this work. We also had to take off some gold. But we should still have enough gold to get the things that we absolutely need to get. Yeah, sorry it's going to be a short stream. Hopefully we can get through the first act though, and then set ourselves up for victory from there. The first act is definitely challenging. Yelmer at the end is a super scary beast. We're going to have to figure out a way to defeat them. I beat them in testing, but I don't know that I'll be able to do it every time. So, we'll see. But yeah, let me double check. Also, am I audible? Can someone hear me? I gotta check. I always check my streams, and then I'll post it, and then we'll be fine. Audible? Yeah. Alright, cool. Looks like I'm audible. Good. Hello, Bin Bin. Thank you. Alright. Let me paste this and then we'll be all good to go. Streams and or videos. Here we go. Aha! Wait, does it still have the same? Oh, what the hell? No, is there a way to edit this? It doesn't have the right... doesn't have the right picture. Dang it. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of streams this week because I just really wanted to do more of this challenge. It's been on my mind. It's been slowly consuming my life, and I want to I want to progress faster on it, and I am fully prepared to potentially lose this run. Anyways, I have the wrong thumbnail. Ooh, we do see something we like to see. We actually see Lost Sheep, and we have the Eldritch Rift to go up here. That's pretty good luck to start out with. Yeah, I want to get it done. Ooh, Aquamarine Bracelet's also a potentially good buy. I don't know if we'll have the money for it, and actually Emerald Necklace is a more necessary buy early game. Oh, I was supposed to check fights. I didn't check fights. Whoops. Well, whatever. We'll just buy all the things that I normally buy. Okay, so Cornelius buys Mimi. Reginald buys the jelly. And I hope I have enough to buy... Yeah, I can't buy at the Aquamarine. But honestly, more importantly, I have to buy Emerald Necklace. It is necessary. And then we could buy Reinforced Armor just to be on the safe side for Reginald. I don't hate that idea. Honestly. This is a comp. I'm not sure I've seen this compy this before. You may need a mod that lets you go back to town. No mods. No mods allowed. This is all 100% legitimate. So, here, going through our decks. That's not my right thing. There we go. No restarts, carry front. So it looks, we have cards that we don't necessarily care about, though Healing Rain is more important when we're facing Belfior. And then, yeah, we have everything else. So, no restarts, Reg front. We're going to take the Cauterize. I don't know if I need it, unfortunately, but I might, so we're going to keep it anyways. And then no restarts. Reggie front. Yep, here we go. Oh, we want Reggie front 2, where we have the Scroll of Speed. I think, yeah. Oh, and then we don't have a double Vigilance, but that's going to be potentially okay. So that's fine. Then we have 40 shards left over. That's fine. We're going to leave it at that. So here we go. Above board runs, boo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Take a look at the items. Can't buy anything, but it gives us experience. Ooh, God, that'd be so awesome to have. Mixed salad. What an amazing, amazing card that would have been. Or item, rather. Okay, this fight actually isn't too bad early. Thank you. Getting it done. Okay, Chant of Initiative is exactly what I want to see. So we'll just grab that. Take some of the speed control. We're going to focus on ending the corn if I can. And then... oh, we have a speed up actually, so this is pretty perfect. Honestly. So far, so good. Corn and the sheep are pretty rough. So we give our speed up there. Give energy to Reg. We don't have a lot of burn, but we're going to play at least the little bit that we can. Cornelius will get a lot more burn over time, so that'll be fine. And then we can speed up Reginald, give him all the energy and inspire. And like I said, take out the corn. Maybe the sheep too if we're lucky. If we take out the corn and the sheep, then we don't have too much to fear from this fight. In terms of damage, we can probably end it fairly healthy. Getting that powerful there really is a nice start. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, looks like we have the corn. Which is honestly pretty impressive for first turn Reg. Okay. Great start. So we'll take some damage, but then we'll heal it back up. All said, nice group of enemies to fight. Honestly, one of the least threatening teams we could go up against. We'll still speed up our guy. No need for any bleed. Or bleed removal, I should say. What is she drawing? She has another vigilance, but she could also slow him down if I need her to. So we'll count on the slow potential. Make her very fast for next turn, and heck, why not give some duct tape? Make sure Reggie doesn't take anything. This might be one of the cleaner fights we have. Alrighty. So far, so good. We have more powerful... whoa, couldn't play a card there for a second. Give ourselves more bless. Give ourselves more bless. We're not going to finish it this turn, but we will finish the fight next turn. Honestly, I'll just do this. You probably could purge my block, but, you know, whatever. Reggie is the one who heals back up, which is why he's in front. Even though it's a semi-risky strategy, it's kind of the least risky strategy we can do on this team. Because everybody else can't really take a hit. Might as well give him some resistance here in the form of insulate. Not really sure if there's much point in hitting, so we'll just wait. And I hope I'm just about tanky enough on everybody. Had to move around some of those perk points. Hello! Welcome back, Ryan. So another Chant of Initiative increases our chance of seeing Chant of Initiative, and that's like almost all of what we want Nanu doing right now, so we'll take that. Bookworm is a potentially good get for us. It's not upgraded, which means it's going to be an expensive upgrade, but we'll probably take that regardless. And then nothing else here looks like it's going to be good for us. We'll do the Lost Sheep. Combat, we'll return it to the farmer. I'm not sure if I'm going to kill the farmer yet. I don't know if there's much point in having Betty, but it could give Nenu a hit or two, which is kind of interesting. Sheep fight generally should be pretty easy in comparison to others. Transmission, slows, I mean, all good stuff to see. And then we'll speed up Evelyn. I might not have enough speed on Reggie. Never mind, I do. What an easy game. Draw all the cards you want. Makes it so much easier. Okay. Got the Sanctify. Let's see. So it looks like you're doing the most damage. I feel like this is always this. Oh no, you're both doing the same. Okay, never mind. Not doing the same attacks every time. Cool. Good to be proven immediately wrong. What I was gonna say. So we're gonna take some hits. It's gonna hurt a bit. But we'll probably be able to heal it back up thanks to Sanctify. So one of the problems I have on this team is that Reginald is really responsible for putting all the Sanctify on, and the only way he can do that is with Holy Hammer. But since I had to invest these Sanctify perks into Cornelius to get all the way down here for the Holy Resistance, if I give Cornelius Holy Hammer instead, and especially if we can get a purple where he also gets to add more burn charges on hit, then we'll be in even better shape. So we're going to hope to do that. Hope being the proper word here. Not going to be a guarantee whatsoever. Okay, we're going to want to heal up. Sweet. Sanctify is good healing for everybody who can also hit. Don't think Bookworm's going to be useful, but we'll play it just cuz. Hey, Kevon. And Holy Hammer guaranteed from the yellow zone, right? Yes. Holy Hammer is guaranteed from the yellow zone, exactly. Someone remembers the last run I did. That's a while ago, too. Or you've just played this game enough. Either way. It makes me feel good. Okay. Easy fight, full health. Pretty much. Evelyn's slightly hurt, but it should be a fine. Shifting scroll isn't going to ever be a thing we need on Cornelius. Another Curse of Exhaustion. I think 2 are just fine. If I had known, I wouldn't have had to get another Curse of Exhaustion, which would be nice. This other trace is interesting. I don't mind it, but I'd rather see it the other way. I'm gonna skip it for now, because I don't know when I'll get an altar next, and I don't know if I can actually deal with it. Exotic Equipment Shop. Unfortunately, none of these are worthwhile for us, I don't think. The Curse of Vulnerability, actually, now that I think about it, might be worthwhile. I'll take it. We just have to be very careful not to play any attacks with Nenu. Kevon, you just changed your profile pic. Did I hear Yellow Zone? Yes. I want to answer the question from Bassett, see if I still got all the answers. We'll see if we get there today. Unfortunately, today's going to have to be a relatively short stream because I started late because I needed to test out this team and make sure it could work in the way I remembered it, and I'm glad I did testing because I was struggling for a little bit. But now I should be okay. Let's see, 18 speed should be perfect as long as we can draw the speed card for Reginald. Which we might get. Farmer's annoying because Farmer Purges do. Thankfully we start with Thorns, so if I give myself something powerful first before I... No, I'm gonna get Bless first, guaranteed. Okay, so if I can just end the farmer's life before they get to do anything, then we'll be fine. We won't have to lose all our Bless. No, we don't have to lose our Bless because we didn't get to go first because I never got the speed up. So never mind, we're totally good. The Purge doesn't hurt me as much because I was slow. Now the Shackles hurts. The Shackles hurts a lot. I may be able to bless or dispel the Shackles on Nenu though, which might be worthwhile. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm just going to do that right away before I get other ideas about doing damage and stuff. Okay, Corn kind of has to go. Still going to hit the whole team. Okay, we took care of the Corn. Cool. And then he still gets to go before 2 of the enemies. Should be able to save us some damage. Especially if I can speed back up and pull off speed control shenanigans again. Oh, I played an attack. I'm so stupid. Whatever. 3 isn't the most. That was really, really exceedingly dumb. Oh, you're immune to burn, huh? Well, that's annoying. Yeah, don't need to give them Fury. No need to give extra damage done. They do plenty of damage on their own. Yes, I did. I love this picture. He's so cute. Not wrong. Alright. Okay, we're gonna draw a slow next turn. That's interesting. Don't think elemental damage reduction is helping much here, but should be okay. It amazes me how you can play all those stupid silly comps at the highest difficulty. I personally only use Navalia. Well, thank you. Thank you for being amazed. I am definitely trying here. 1, 2. I also love using Navalia. Okay, we're gonna need to speed up Reginald. I didn't want to speed him up to 20, unfortunately, but I might have to do it. We can get rid of his bleed at least, save him some health that way. And then we'll see what we have to do from there. Do I leave this guy? Yeah, I don't really need to heal, so I might as well leave him for AoE heals on Reggie boy. Though, I probably won't be able to do the AoE. Yeah, we'll take the max healing. Okay. Curse of Vulnerability gives us max vulnerable, so I don't hate it. Who doesn't love Navalia? If somebody answers that in a way that you don't like, what will you do? Wrong level of scroll speed. I might have taken it if it was the second blue version here. Again, I don't want to really ruin my deck early. Okay. Are we gonna kill the farmer? Do I even care about Betty? I honestly don't. Maybe we just get some gold. Yeah, some gold works. And we get in here for free, so I don't even have to worry about getting curses. Super nice. Don't have anything super good down at the bottom, so we'll go up top, see if we can get at what's over here. Combat. Charge. Gold is gold. Yeah. You could also attempt to fail the roll. Interesting choice, too. Yeah. Could also do that. Oh yeah, you get a free upgrade? Wait, what? What do you mean I get a free upgrade? Sorry, huh? Am I not thinking about something that I could get a free upgrade at? That sounds amazing. I would love that. Cornelius gives you a free upgrade at the top path? He does? Holy crap. Wait, what? That's incredible. Okay. You can see how often I go that path with Cornelius. I guess we'll set them on fire for no reason. Oh, sweet! That's amazing. Do you still get to go behind the statue after that, too? If so, that's like the most incredible path that I've accidentally been able to go on here. We'll slow you, and then I guess you might as well be slowed. Yeah? Oh my gosh. Incredible. That's the only reason I use Cornelius personally. Well, I mean, Cornelius is amazing for all sorts of reasons, but that is really great news. Okay. And look at me getting all excited about it. You're doing the most damage, so we're gonna see if I can focus you down. Probably can't, but it won't really matter that much. Do I healing rain? Barely matters at all. I'll do it to get out of the deck, why not? That and he gets into the hatch without an injury. Yeah, that's that's one of the best reasons for Cornelius. But I don't go the high score path very often because I like having the honest work route available. But in this mode where I don't get to choose my starting act and all the nodes on it by re-rolling, I don't have that luxury. So okay, we can hit just fine. Cool, and we'll be able to hit with our other mage here, have her heal up on this fight. Oh, I love this vulnerable. That's gonna help us out so much in the future, I think. So far, so good. Pretty snazzy run, all things considered. We'll heal off the guys who have probably the most sanctify. That'd be you. Cool. Yeah, almost back to full health. Should be full health with bandages. And then we'll heal. Oh, yeah, I mean, sure, I'll just take down everybody in one go. Perfect. So great. Okay, a purple fireball. Not the worst thing in the world, honestly. Rapid fire purple. Also not the worst thing in the world. The reason I like rapid fire purple is it's a great way for Nenu to heal up a bit. That's kind of the only reason I'd take it. I think I'm in a spot where I can do it, so I'm gonna do it. Purple fireball. Like, we're gonna have fireballs in our deck for a while, but I guess I don't really care about the purple fireball as much as I care about the Curse of Vulnerability that I got, so we're not gonna keep it. Unholy Storm, we don't need. So we'll skip that. Looking like a solid start. Yeah, for sure. Rose Garden, we can play into Rose Garden with Sanctify. Farmer's a little bit spooky. This should be doable, though. Don't need any card removal, so let's take some money. Get even more ahead if we can. Get slowed somewhat. Not too bad, though. Starting with Chant of Initiative in hand is great. Means we can actually draw into our Chant of Initiative. And have our double speed strat. Eventually we'll want a second Vigilance, so that we can do that always. But so far, so good. And yeah, we don't mind hitting in a little bit. We can copy the STS with starting an injury. Oh. Also, I wanted last time to forget, do you think there'll be higher madness level in the future? The obvious answer is yes, but I don't know until where you can push limits of the game. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I kind of hope there isn't a higher madness difficulty until the game gets like a full rebalance. As it stands for me, I think the viability of a lot of teams is stretched super thin. And I really want them to be more viable. So I don't see that happening anytime soon. Make sure the farmer goes slow next turn. Don't have any books worth getting just yet, but we will in the future. Today looks like a much easier day, woohoo. Maybe. This team is still a little bit sketchy. I don't want to give the idea that we're not in some level of danger in pretty much every fight, because we very much are. Yeah, we're not actually finishing off anybody here. That's fine, I'll just still rain. I was even surprised 18. That was, yeah. Yeah, 18 is rough. Okay. At least they didn't take back speed control. The pig is the only one going fast. So we can likely stop that from being a problem. Especially if we up Evelyn's speed. Try to take out the squirrel, I guess, and heal. That was the whole reason we put that card in the deck. Equalizer is my favorite corruptor. It's so well thought out. Yeah, I love Equalizer. Honestly, that was barely even an addition to madness levels. What I mean by like the game gets rebalanced, I want less reliance on... Like, if there was going to be a higher difficulty level, I'd want it to change basically all the cards that are not super good and make those more usable. And I'd also want everything... Sorry, it's a hard time thinking right now. I need to concentrate. Give me 1 second, I'll finish my thought on the higher difficulty and why I want it to be slightly different. That was annoying heal. Can't heal up too much, but we can still do a lot of damage. Am I gonna Holy Smite first? I think so. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll take out the squirrel. You're gonna purge, but we're gonna be most of the way through. So even though we're losing all of our bless right here, it's fine. That's the infamous headache between perks, madness levels, and the game modes. Card balance is hard. Yeah, 100%. Card balance is very hard. Okay, we're gonna be doing a lot less damage now. Pig is gone. We want to see Bless mostly. So we'll do this. At least we have some block for this turn. Oh, he did a double purge. That's annoying. Okay, so Powerful's also gone now. Well, congrats. You've annoyed me thoroughly. Okay, we get to heal up. Should still be doable. Ooh, the vulnerable on him actually will be good. Little heal here. Should still heal. Well, next turn. Next turn we'll have him. Like Vitalizing Serenade gave Inspire. Vitalizing is really good outside of High Madness, and those versions sound broken, not gonna lie. I don't know if Vitalizing's ever really good. I mean, like, okay, when I think about good cards, I think about how they have to compete with other stuff. And I won't deny that Vitalizing has an amount of uses, but it pales in comparison to what you can do with most of the other cards available. Like, I think even the Dispel 2 card has more utility, and I don't think of that as a particularly strong card at this point, although I used to at lower levels. Should have played that in a slightly different order. Purple Detect, probably not something we want. I will take this Trace. This Trace seems good. Because again, deck fixing is all I really want to do. We'll skip everything else though. Fade is maybe. I like Spark of Life Regen Path for fun. Yeah, the problem is... Yeah, I mean, it's true that just at the higher... Yeah, I know best how to use the imp alters. This is so interesting. At the higher levels, you just kind of have to deal with... I don't know if I wanted to start yellow right now. Enemies being able to one-shot you. And it's not a good time. Right now, do I trace? Do I get this yellow trace off? That could be a good idea. Don't really have any great upgrade targets, I'm realizing. I could upgrade the Bookworm for now. That'll probably be a good upgrade target right now. I'll not have it start in the opening hand. Oh no, I'm often scrying Evelyn, so maybe I do have it start in the opening hand. Oh no, we could have it start in the opening hand and then search for the Scroll of Speed, so then we always have Scroll of Speed. Never mind, it's perfect. Okay, we'll do that. I was gonna say buff resistances to to help, but then enemies get that too. Yeah, like one of the hardest things I think in the game to balance is the fact that OTK is currently possible, and if you're going to remove that capability, I think the game would be far more annoying for every level of gameplay, not just OTK. So I don't know that there's a very good way of getting around it. Let's see, Holy Smite's likely to stay in our deck forever. We could upgrade the Holy Nova, as it's also likely to stick around for a little while at the very least. The other option here is the Healing Rain, so that we have something against Belfior that can actually remove his burn at the right time. Not like the most worried about Belfior, though he does scare me somewhat. I'd actually just rather upgrade something like Holy Nova, I think. That seems fine. Then we could upgrade like a Chant of Initiative, have it stay in the deck. We're going to want to do that eventually. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of these other cards eventually. Like I said, the other Trace could stick around and probably set us up even further. Yeah, we'll do that. And then maybe a Transmission here, because we know that's going to stay, and everything else that isn't upgraded might be going. So, yeah, that seems good. Okay, not the most exciting upgrades, but pretty good. As for who gets the most energy, I think... Weirdly, maybe Evelyn should have it. Maybe Cornelius. Buff resistances as in Insulate, Courage, Reinforce, not the raw stats. Gotcha. Sorry. Still concentrating slightly, but trying to follow. This also gives Insulate, right? So Insulate's pretty important. Energize, Insulate, Dispel Fire, Dispel Burn's kind of nice. We're likely dispelling Reginald most of the time when we have to hit him. I wonder about this. I mean, you can't balance OTK. I remember Cabby's was able to OTK through Bin's Despair mod. They can't nerf it without killing it, especially with Sigrun now in the game. Yeah, well, I mean, you could. And Cabby's was able to do that, but after many, many attempts and many, many tries. I don't think that's anything consistent that you could do in the Despair mod. I think my run through the Despair mod was actually probably more consistent than that, in terms of being able to fully go through it. But this is a hard decision. This actually really matters too. It'd be nice to put on Reginald, but my fear is I'll draw it when he's at full energy very often. Like, it's only nice if he's continuing to draw during his turn and then gets energy that way. So I don't necessarily want it on someone who's going to have that much energy. Whereas on Evelyn or on Cornelius, we could give out energy. I'm going to give it to Evelyn. I think that's right. And then we get to level up 2 here. Oh, Sharp here is so cool. You know what? I will take the Scholar Robe, because it'll give us better resistance on the Belfior fight. On who, though? I guess I'll take it on Cornelius, because he also self-burns. But yeah, you'd have to, like, kill Fury, probably. Divine Retribution's good. Hellflame should be fine. Should be fine. Enchant Weapons is going to be great, and then we are going to be getting rid of Nenu's card, for sure. So we'll combat, and we'll be good. I think for Madness Corruptors, Voodoo had one of the better ideas of just bonus HP scaling for allies and enemies. Makes fights take a bit longer, so you're less likely to get one shot. Yeah, that would be definitely one of the ways to do it. I mean, even during the 300% HP mod, where enemies have basically quadruple their normal health. I guess it's 3 times. No, it's quadruple their normal health because of the way the percentages work. You could still run through enemies pretty fast, but yeah. I guess we want Caltrops eventually. Alright, speed up. Trace. Trace hit. Oh, very good. Okay. In fact, we'll trace here, so yeah, in case we run into a heal, we don't have to draw it. We'll try to take out people who have imps. Yeah, everybody's doing less damage, and TTK wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Burn, hit. It was 5% extra stats, not that much of a difference. Didn't Madness 16, 18 do something with bonus stats? Yeah, the biggest thing for Madness 18 for me has actually been these numbers at the very end. So it gave extra speed in Act 4, less monster damage taken, and I think more monster damage taken, as well as the extra percentages for everything, which did actually, it's affected some of my runs, and then the less gold was pretty rough. That's been annoying, honestly. Okay, we did get a scroll of speed, which is nice. I won't be able to play every transmission here. And then we could probably slow down you in the future, because you're going to be attacking for a lot. And then Reginald can take this damage and heal right back up this turn. Okay. So we bless. Not a particularly good turn at all. But we'll focus on the back enemies here. 2, 3. At least they're both trying to summon imps, so they're not going to do much damage. But I don't want to play longer against captains. Yeah, right? Captains kind of just win the game if they go too long. Okay. You, despite making you slow, went super fast because of your Kindle. That's kind of frustrating. Evelyn doesn't have the ability to draw cards that we'd like her to, so I guess buffing her this turn doesn't matter too much. We'll hit here just to get rid of some of the evasion and heal up a little bit. Evelyn can heal up, we can hit here, and then you can get rid of the rest of her evasion. Super useful in that regard. Okay, and then Frost. If you're planning to go again, we just don't want you to. Then Reginald has high resist, so we should be good here. Okay. Thinking more on it, I dislike the more HP idea. The disparity between your HP and the enemy HP is what makes Curse feel bad, but horrible to face. IDK if stuff like Rust changed all that, but it was constant. I'll have to think about that for a moment. I think you might be right. Yeah, let's take out the two mages for sure. Okay, they were dead anyway. That's fine. I think we've got this fight in the bag. I think everything should do less damage. One of the main reasons I exclusively play OTK is I don't want one of my characters to die before playing. Yeah, so I've talked about it before, but the reason that everything has to die, and by has to die is like a little bit of an extreme take, things don't have to die, it's just that they kind of need to for the game balance to work. Cool, we're set on there. If things don't have the potential to kill us on a run, then we are most likely just going to never have fear, except maybe on bosses. Like, let's say we leave bosses as they are. There's no, like, whittling us away on this game, because we can always heal up. And, like, the fact that we can heal up has made a lot of things hard to deal with. Wow, we got to full health and killed with Cornelius? That's crazy. Whoa, purple in her fire. That's lovely. This vigilance is not the right kind, but I almost want to take it here just in case. Are we strong enough that I could just have a dead card in my opening hand? Kind of. We kind of are. I could meet him as an old friend, but I'm pretty sure we want to just get the kill here. So, like, the game, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, the game is hard because it has to be in order for it to be challenging and, like, threatening. I don't know if we want to speed up Reginald here. We might actually want to keep him slow so he can take out the imps. In which case, maybe I don't want the bookworm. And then the healing rain. Not the worst turn to play it. Not a great turn to play it either. Yeah, we'll keep it. Lovely hand. Yeah, full innate. I agree. Not gonna play a fireball that does 1 damage. Seems a little bit dumb. Cold damage is nice. You have 0 holy % resistance as well, so we don't really care. 1, 2, 3, and so am I going to slow you down and let the imps go next turn? I think that makes sense, because we'll take the speed control now. Alright, any hero can draw and have burn right now. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty strong. No less up on this occasion. Makes me pretty sad. I might want to save 2 energy, just not play the Holy Nova. The thing we have going for us on this fight is that he has no Holy Resist. Okay, imps are gonna get to go, hurt us a little bit. Probably hurt us a lot of it if I'm being honest. I have no way to get rid of burn anymore. Okay, you get to go. You get to have buffer. And then we'll focus on taking out the imps again. They gotta go. Okay, vulnerability here is huge. And then we'll do even more burn just because. Might as well have that do some damage over time. The shock is quite good. The slow on some of these imps so they don't get to go again is probably really good. They're already slow enough. No, I have to slow them down slightly more for 14 speed. And then yes, getting more fire resistance on Reginald is a great idea. Inner fire. Yeah, drew these cards in like the exact opposite order I would have liked to draw them in. Though, honestly, we're probably really likely to take out Belfior in 2 turns. Especially if he just hits us here, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm not super concerned. I mean, heck, we probably just speed up Reginald and win the game. Yeah, this does too much damage already. Darn. At least Reginald heals. We'll get a heal after this for everybody. It's fine. Maybe I should have played the heal card ahead. Kind of funny idea. Upgrade Chant of Initiative. How many Chant of Initiatives is too many Chant of Initiatives in the deck? Right now, probably don't need it, but I would like an upgraded one for later, so I'm going to take it. Fire Blast for Cornelius. I mean, it's better than some of the other cards we're playing. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not going to take Fanaticism on Reginald, though. It's a little bit too risky. Let's see what cards we get. Old Horseshoe. Might be valuable for somebody in the future to, like, make it through one of their things without any issues. Who's got, like, the most amount of value for it? Probably Evelyn, then. I'm going to take it on her. For Reginald, we could take like a Searing Blast or something. I don't hate it as a card. But we do like gold a lot. Feeling okay so far. The Abominations outside won't be something that we have issues with. Faded Future is one of my favorite enchantments for a resin. For a reason, yeah. I'll never forget that my first Madness 16 win was by playing a purple Ice Comet in Archon's head. That's pretty great. Sort of eye-opening how fun it is to click expensive cards. Yeah, I think I agree. Expensive cards are a lot of fun. There's a reason I still take them on a lot of runs, even though I know it's a bad idea. Yeah, we are going to try to hit these guys before they go. That's actually a very important thing for us to do. Get rid of that heal. Penance is going to be great. Dude, watching all the corn runs JJ did and him always trying to click Meteor Shower, it's so hard not to. How do you not click Meteor Shower? Ball Lightning from last round was super good after that mirror hit. You know, the one time that it went off, it did do a lot. Sadly, this Bookworm was useless. Let's see. Wow, they actually have really good fire resistance. In comparison to what I was thinking it might be. It's the same as Holy, so. I'll just add Cold. We'll have more chill. And the speed here is going to be good. You don't purge slow, right? That's something nice about you. So we'll keep you guys slow forever. Oh, you dispel your slow. Never mind. You won't stay slow forever. You'll stay slow for exactly as long as you want. Or you might die. I don't know. No, we're not gonna get rid of you. That would be really bad as an idea. We'll just hit everything, give it a bunch of Sanctify. We'll hit this guy like enough, but not so much that it really hurts him. Yeah, this seems fine. Okay. He'll get some evade. He gave a purge on my fast. Hopefully we can get that back. We should be able to survive 2 turns, I hope. He's gonna do his, like, cut his HP in half thing. And do some damage. And you're gonna heal up. And speed guys up. Perfect. Okay, hey, all speed control cards. That's exactly what I want to see. So, sprint on ourselves. 1, 2. Keep ourselves going even faster. Hellflame's great. This Cauterize probably not going to be useful at all. Get rid of the buffer, I suppose, is good. Transmission, I'm going to concentrate for a little bit. My apologies. Guess Fire Blast is going to be good for taking you out. Wouldn't have minded getting you even slower. Okay. We have this, though. Tons of damage. Making sure they die next turn will be good. I think even if he reduces aura charges, he doesn't, or curse charges. Okay, didn't purge my bless. That's great. He's already dead. So now we just want to be able to attack and heal. So we'll heal off as much as we can. He goes down to burn. Slow that guy down next, because he's going to be the one going. Pretty smooth fight overall. Cornelius could use some hits here to heal up as well. That's actually pretty much all of why we have Ember Storm in the deck. Nenu will still get you going fast. Alright. Pretty okay on the heals so far. I don't want to win too fast. So we'll stall there. See if we can't heal up slightly more. Cool. Is there anybody I can speed up to go faster? There is, and it's a person who can make them simultaneously go slower. Especially if we search for it, which we don't even have to. Great. These turns are the scariest, yeah. Sure that was said on a turn where it was scary. Okay. Okay, cool. Pretty much full health. We'll be at full, so now Cornelius just needs to heal. Perfect. We have a Fire Blast for doing less damage. But now... Okay, not bad. Mostly full health on everybody. It's really important that we keep that going for every fight. The double turn where enemies all go last in full speed control. Yeah, no, the really annoying part when enemies regain speed control. I agree. Wait, no beaver on Nenu, I just realized? Yeah, unnecessary for the most part. Turn 2 block is not something I need to rely on in Act 1, really. So I didn't take it. There's an argument for taking these caltrops. Saves us some money if we want to upgrade them later for something that has block. The argument against it is our deck is already getting kind of thick, but honestly our first turn is pretty much guaranteed. We have so many chance of initiatives. I think it's safe. Icicle Barrage is cool, but not something we care about for Cornelius. And the rest is not really takeable. Let's see if we get lucky on the loot here. Eldritch Cloak's pretty good. Can't lose speed with Nenu, otherwise Rift Shield might be cool. Eldritch Wand is pretty great as a card. Could take the earrings on our Reggie boy, helps him heal up a little bit more. I think the Eldritch Cloak is going to be better though, The powerful every turn should be nice. I don't need the, what's it called, card? Or do you think it's gonna be the Dryad mask that gives us purple? That'd be kind of funny. So we could give this to Evelyn because she doesn't have any armor right now, and her surviving is still pretty important. Oh, but we're gonna give Eldritch Wand to Evelyn, right? Yeah, that's a better play. In which case I still don't know what I want to do. Could do the Rift Shards on Evelyn too, potentially, but I like Eldritch Wand. Rift Shard on Eve, yeah, not bad. Act 1, Dimensional Crystal so OP. Yeah, I mean, when they lowered the rarity in the Act 1 fight, it made a lot of sense. So this couldn't happen super often. It was great when it first came out, though, and happening all the time. There's argument for the Eldritch Cloak on Cornelius, too. He also needs to survive. And he's got a much worse armor right now. Yeah, it's just the powerful on Reggie that's so nice, but we already have ways of getting powerful. For now, I think I prefer this. We'll take the Garnet Earrings, actually, and then nothing on Nenu, unfortunately. Slow is not something I can do. Okay. What'd I get? Ooh, Sacred Tablet over Searing Dagger, probably. Combat Slippers. Or sorry, Slippers, just not combat slippers, but just Slippers. Slippers is very fascinating. Helps us in the next 2 fights at the very least, so we'll take it. Sacred Tablet's probably a take over Searing Dagger. And then don't think I'm going to take Opal Ring. Yeah, we're not going to take that. Okay, that looks doable. Also looks doable. Yeah, depending on modifiers, last fight could be annoying, but these things seem doable. No extra damage is something I like to see, so we'll take the money. Haven't been getting a large money options, but we've been getting some, which is nice. Having something useful helps a bit. Okay, already drawing some of the cards we like to see, so take the Chant of Initiative, put it there. Get the extra draw. And then that's a very interesting turn. Am I going to have the energy to play all of this, though? You're going to purge 2? Wow. That's kind of annoying. But you won't get rid of my Bless. You'll probably get rid of my Fast if I have that on Reginald, so that's fine. Don't necessarily have to kill you. So I'm going to get rid of the Penance, actually. Okay. Speed there. Bookworm guarantees my Scroll of Speed. Enchant Weapons guarantees I can slow someone down quite a lot. We'll do it that way. So, double transmission. It's a lot of energy. Turns out I am able to play through it. More energy than I thought I would have, honestly. One, two... Oh, we don't quite have enough. Darn it. Oh, the shock doesn't even get you. Dang. Oh, I think he actually dies to the attack before the purge takes place. No, purge happens fast. Oh, and then this guy's gonna actually eat all my damage charges anyway. Yeah. That's a shame. But we know we're getting speed of control again this turn. So what are we guaranteed to draw? Not a lot for Cornelius. Alright, I'm just gonna take that guy down. Give ourselves some buffer. Still gotta think about all these fights. These are where the fights get pretty hard in Act 1. Okay, and we have the speed on. Oh boy. Cool. I like healing this much. Kinda wish Nendo had rocket boots on his passive and load gun as item. Maybe that would have been too good. I kinda wish that too, actually. I don't think that would have been too good. Let's see. Holy Nova finishes you guys off if I do it this way. Alright, pretty good. Then honestly Evelyn can get the kill. Cool. Not bad. Get the money. Purple Scry is normally so much more exciting. If only this wasn't my carry. Ice Lance to replace a Fire Blast is nice. Good fight for sure. I don't think I'm going to take a Purple Scry. I mean, there's an argument for it since I'm going to be running Inner Fires a lot. It could, like, help me draw into a card I really, really want to. Probably most of the time that card would be Holy Storm. I'm not going to do it. It's a little bit awkward, and I don't want to have to think that much for a fight. I will say removing a card right now feels okay. This detection is not really that worthwhile. And we can... Oh, it's a little bit scary to do. We could probably do it. Okay, we only need the one chant of initiative here. We have 3 more in our deck. That's kind of slow. Okay, well I'm glad I could get rid of all those cards. And then I'm glad I can get rid of the heal. Probably keep it that way. Okay. Okay. Do the classic speed shenanigans. This guy's not hitting us super hard. She's summoning an imp first turn. How rude. You can be slowed. No bookworm target, and then what do we want for later? Probably just want this guy to go super slow in the next turn as well. So we got the inner fire, probably. Into bless. Okay. Could potentially take someone out. Do I want to take out the wizard girl? Since she's gonna summon a fast imp. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Okay. I'll hit this guy while we still can. Before he gets all his evasion. That way, if we don't somehow finish him off later, he'll still not be the worst threat. I'll take Inner Fire for 100. Yeah. We just need powerful on Reg, and it's basically the only good way to get it. Okay, Frost Weapons here to help us slow them down is good. We could give Cornelius draw. Would that matter to me? I kind of like the idea, but I think it's better to not. And then we'll give some warding to our fellows so they don't take as much chip damage. No bleed is done. Surprising amount of burn damage, actually. Speed Cornelius for next turn. Have him heal up off of Sanctify. Cauterize has been largely useless, but it does have some value next act as well. Let's see why I don't just do that. Probably because you could play Holy Blast first if you did the calculations. It didn't matter regardless. Good damage. Whoa, electrocute. That's pretty funny. I will take this uproot. That's a snap pick. Okay, I've been thinking about whether I'd take Prismatic Field or not as a powerful gain. Something that Evelyn could put on to help everybody stay sustained. And cauterizing the tree fight should do okay? Yeah, exactly. Do I ever want to play Electrocute? Probably not. Yeah, Act 1 Mythic, and it's the worst Mythic in the game. Actually, I don't know if that's true. There might be other worse Mythics if I think about it. Yeah, I think technically it's a rare that got upgraded. So, it's allowed to be here. Or not a rare, or whatever, legendary or something. Do I take the Icicle Barrage? It's something I wanted to take. Doesn't want to play Electro, but it is a good idea. Maybe not exactly. Just gonna skip. Okay. Get to remove a card. So, for Reginald, we get to remove Heal. That's kind of nice. For Cornelius, we'll remove a Fireball. We want to play more cursive stuff anyways. For Evelyn, I'm actually going to remove a Frostbolt. We have Icicle Barrage. It's kind of just better. And then for Nenu, we'll remove the Burning Shot. We don't want to run into that more. Okay. Nice to have a free remove here. Makes us slightly stronger before this fight. This fight's a little bit difficult. And yeah, I'm probably only going to have time to do Act 1 today. Because we got stuff going later. I do. Alright, 1 second. I gotta respond to a text. Okay, having speed next turn is going to be nice. Almost played the wrong Vigilance there. Let's see, I am good. Okay. Interesting. This should allow me to have good speed control, actually, so we'll keep that. And then Healing Rain later will probably be better, so this is good. Forgot we have less bad cards in Reginald's deck now. It's nice. Do I want a Transmission Evelyn? I kind of do. And then double scroll for Reginald, so he gets more draw. Okay. Interesting. Play the Frost Weapons on ourselves. Oh, I should have done Fire, right. I forgot to do Fire for her. I'm stupid, because she's a ton of Holy Resist. That's a mistake. That's going to make this fight take a lot longer than it needs to. Oh, random monsters hitting. Cool, hit all the right targets, though. Makes me feel like that's more worth it, at least, because we've slowed her down quite a lot. Do our Inner Fire. Holy Storm. Ooh, do we Holy Nova instead now? I think I do. I wanted to play Divine Retribution, but I don't think it was the right play. At least we can lower her resistances more with our Sanctify. That's one thing that this run has over the last one. It's going to make it less painful. Reginald being fast here isn't necessarily good because we're going to get a double turn on us. But it's fine. Yeah, I'll play the Heat Wave. I just don't want it in the deck anymore. Slow her down. kind of funny how slow we're getting the Dryad. Almost into the negative, so she almost doesn't have a double turn. Actually, she is going to be 0, isn't she? So she doesn't get the double turn. That's interesting. Give ourselves more bless. Yeah, she's going to have 0 speed, so she's not actually faster than us. Huh. That's rare. Unless she dispels it. No, she's doing Starfall. Right, because you do Starfall the first turn you're summoned. Seems fair to me. Alright, we need to somehow take that Dryad out. You're going to dispel your 3 or your 97 vulnerable stuff. That's annoying. I can't do much about it. Okay. Almost there. I guess we'll speed up Reginald in case it ever comes up. Frosty weapons yet again. Slow you down so it stays negative. I'll take you out. A burn on Nenu is going to be our scary thing. No way to get rid of burn, but ways to survive a little bit more. It does 0 damage, right? Okay, she's going to be faster than us this turn, unfortunately. That means she should summon, and we have a chance to get rid of the summon. Oh, she dispelled again. Dang it. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Really unfortunate that we didn't take the burn damage when we could have. We took frost weapons. Very not smart play. Anyways, at least we have burn going now. Okay, we're slowing her down again now. That's good. Heal. Heal more, heal faster. God. Wish I didn't mess this whole fight up. Just playing a bunch of thorns. I could have sped myself up there first. Okay, Evelyn, what do you got? Attacks? Good. It's exactly what I need. Do we have Penance coming up? We do. Penance and Holy Smite. This should be good enough. Oh, we slowed her down a lot. Is there a heal after this fight? I sure hope so. God, I really need a lot more bless here. I think we'll get closer to ending the fight if I do it this way. Cornelius might actually have the damage because of all the burn that he can do. Yeah, I would say so. Perfect. Easy. Easy fight. Oh my god. Ooh, whoa. Early. Very early for it. I think you still take it though. It's still good single target damage, and it does apply a lot of Sanctify where we need to. So, we'll take the Radiant Assault. This isn't the best time for it, but it's definitely a okay time for it. We'll not take the rest of those. We'll wait for the Moonstone to cool a bit. And, alright. Well, we get the Forest Crown, which we absolutely need. I can take the Dryad Mask. It's just slightly better. What do I want to do? There's an argument for also keeping Slippers and taking just the Emerald Necklace. We'd still have speed control that way, but I'd have to be on the lookout for speed up armor in the future. I don't know. Maybe that would have been the way to go. Thinking about it slightly more. I'll take the health potion on Cornelius. And then I guess we could take like the extra Speed on Evelyn. And Horseshoe. I don't hate the extra speed. Ooh, Ichiro gets a free card upgrade. How much does that matter to me? We already have our Radiant Assault upgraded, so we don't need that. Reginald's basically set. We don't really need a free card upgrade for our boy Cornelius either. Looks like we already got the free card upgrade for Bookworm. Icicle Barrage could use an upgrade. We could always upgrade Mana Gem. That would never hurt. And then Uproot's already upgraded. Well, I guess Caltrops could be a nice upgrade. The other question is, can I do this? The Purple Holy Ripple is a trap. It's actually not a good card. Not going to be good for this team anyway. It's more Sanctify, which is cool. But that's all it is. It's like maybe slightly better on the Elmer fight. Sub-Zero before Tree Fight is scary. Yeah, against this Dryad, it's also a little bit more scary than I'd like. I'm not going to risk it. I think we could do it. Were I on a run where I could press the restart button, I would try it, because I'm pretty sure I could find a route to victory, depending on who they stunned. But I agree. It's just more risky than we need to do right now. Looks cool, then you see its chain and know it's bad. Yeah, it is real bad. Is one transmission enough? Probably. Don't need the healing rain. Holy Smite's fine. Yeah, hit my back hero pretty hard there. Scroll, scroll, speed. Lucky we've been fighting not too many high-powered enemies. Scroll speed here. Okay, so we'll do chain. What do I want to do it on? You're gonna make everybody super fast. So I'll do it on like the person who's super slow. Reginald going first. It's probably fine. Then we'll do double transmission on him. Making sure the Dryad's slow so we can potentially finish her before she does her annoying stuff is probably a good idea. Okay. Yeah, not a lot of damage just yet. Maybe on Nenu the Dispel is actually more worthwhile just to make sure he stays alive. Slightly worried about him. Definitely not going to take out the Dryad anytime soon. No powerful first turn. See how much of a difference that makes. Yeah, I'm very glad we did not take Sub-Zero on this fight. Because she's going to speed everybody up, which is like the worst thing that she could do. Alright, Nenu's still faster than her at least, but that's it. Ow, ooh, the lack of healing there is scary. Oh, well, that's a lot of damage. Middle hero? Okay. Okay, random shots did not kill me. Ooh, very, very, very scary. Alright. We'll duct tape that right up. Heal up Nenu. Make Evelyn faster so that she can potentially slow the Tree Dryad down so we don't have to attack into 1,000,000 damage this turn. Frost weapons is going to be good. Didn't exactly hit who I needed it to. Well, okay then. Oh god, yeah, oh god is right. Well, we'll give him what we can. The Dispel 3 sucks here. Dryad fights are scary. Makes me feel better and better about not doing Sub-Zero. Could you imagine? That'd be crazy. It's unfortunate. Yikes. Alright, now we get our inner fires. Woo! Here we go. Okay, we need to take out, like, an enemy at some point. So that's good. And Rar guy here is very annoying. The amount of fury he generates is scary. Great, you're only faster than that. Shoot. I guess protection's gonna be good. I guess we're playing like all our cards here. Yeah, we're just playing all our cards. Please don't kill me. That's so much fury. That's so much more fury than you ever need. I can't believe they gave an Act 1 monster just like AoE fury to everybody. That was one of the less necessary things in my mind. Maybe one of the worst choices of all time. Okay, we still are down below Reginald. That's kind of nice. So put fire on everybody. He needs to go this turn? Yeah. Okay. Holy Storm. Does that do it, though? 20 on you? Let's see, you have 76 HP right now. So Holy Storm does 40, and then this does, let's say 20, so 60. So we don't quite get there. We have to probably Holy Bless, or Holy Smite, then Penance you. And then that probably finishes you off. Unless the Dryad dispels this turn. I thought I died there for a second. That was scary. Ow. Okay, she healed herself. Dies to his own bleed. It's helpful. Dryad really needs to die. You can go slowly. Yeah, Dryad super needs to die. Okay. Actually, changing Reginald's damage might have been nice. Immune to vulnerable, huh? Alright. That's annoying. Heal up slightly, heal up slightly. Being this low before the Dryad fight hurts me. Keeps a healing rain in case things go sideways. Yeah, no way to really keep her alive. Doing too much damage now. That hurt. That hurt quite a lot. Still, we can likely heal up pretty fast in the next fight, so should be okay. Well, win or lose, it's gonna be the last fight of the stream. Probably go to the next act if we win. We have the Dryad to lure away, so no risk of them going too fast. And we just gotta slow them down. Okay. Coolio. Wow. What a game. It's gonna make me trace twice. Okay. Cool. Guess I didn't technically need to, but definitely feels better too. Then trace on Evelyn. Seal's okay. We want to kill this guy this turn if we can. It's definitely not going to be a guarantee. That's unfortunately useless. Okay. Do I want fire damage this fight? I think I do. Does slightly more that way. Okay. Heal up, speed up. Okay. See what we got. Inner fire early, that's nice. It's Very nice. Can even heal ourselves up a little bit. You're targeting the front hero, so Divine Retribution will totally get you down. We just gotta chill for a second. Cool. Weren't you supposed to... It's only chain 1? I thought that was more chained. Weird. Duct tape. We're gonna get rid of all those thorns so we don't have to worry about all the cards we're playing here. Make ourselves speed up, I guess. Remove the thorns. Good thorns removal. Ooh, good vulnerability application this turn too. Definitely like seeing that. Let's let us attack into him a lot more. Slow him down. Get a little bit into it. Okay, Radiant Assault is the card that we have. So Holy Smite and then Radiant Assault. I'd say it's pretty good first Yelmer fight. Beat him round 2 thanks to Radiant Assault. Love that. I love all the superconductors coming out now. I got this on the test run too and it just pissed me off. Now you give me an upgrade superconductor? So the one problem with this superconductor is I'm not really planning to transform Cornelius's damage. I'm planning to do something dumber right now. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Squall would normally be fine, but applying Wet's not what we want to do. We get the Scroll of Intellect. We'll grab the shards here. I might want to grab this Combustion. I usually like it on Cornelius, so we'll take that. We'll grab the shards. See what we get. Oh, I should level up first. We'll take... I don't know. Neither of these is being played. Leather boots. Actually kind of fantastic for someone. But who? I was going to say for Nenu, but we could take it on someone like Evelyn as well. It wouldn't even be bad. Garnet earrings. Ooh, look at that. Could take an extra garnet earrings. Would I rather have that or 50 gold? Right now I'd rather have this, but I don't know what rings I'm going to see. I guess we have a lot of ring slots to replace, so I could give it to some people that aren't Reginald, so... We'll take this garnet earrings. So, do I want to get Evelyn the leather boots? Speed her up to 16, so if we chant of initiative to her, she'll be up to 24, which is faster than any enemy in the game. Wait, is that right? 14, so 16, so force speed is 24. Yeah, that's right. On the other hand, we give it to Nenu. He's already fast enough. He's already 24 speed at the start, but we could then have a faster base speed, which comes up in some fights. So there's arguments for both there. I don't think Cornelius takes anything. I think we're happy with the health potion on him. So it really is just these slippers or not. This is a hypothetical Frostfire ring comp. Honestly, it could be. We're carrying with Reginald, actually. These two are here for support in terms of applying chill and applying fire. So, could use Frostfire. But it won't really shine here. I have done that build before on this channel. It's probably tiled Frostfire or something. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to sign off after this choice and going to the next town. We are going Yellow Land first, so we'll see what we get there. So the reason for getting rid of leather boots right here, or giving it to Evelyn, is that if we need her faster in a certain fight, she can be that speed. We're usually not speeding her. It takes away our ability to have double vigilance speed up Evelyn and Cornelius, though, so that's one reason not to do it. I think that has me sold. I'm not going to do it on her. Oh, we actually can't do it already because of the horseshoe. Okay, yellow portal. Here we go. Imagine misclicking this act, though. That would be the roughest. Ooh, merchant event. Okay, immune to sanctify is scary. And then immune to slow is annoying. But we have to go to the information brokers, but we can go to an Eldritch Rift this time. That is very, very nice. The dry lake event up here is nice too. But yeah, we have the merchant. We'll see through. I think we get some experience or something. Ooh, that's a call-in right there alongside a fiend at the end. Okay, so we absolutely 100% need speed control. Frickin' call-in. Holy shit. We have to be faster than 23 speed. We need to be able to slow down call-in. So, okay. We'll take that into consideration. I think we just got a scroll of intellect on Evelyn. So we'll take a look at these. I'm not going to make any decisions just yet. We're going to save all of those for next time. Golden Chalice is actually kind of good. Extra bless faster on Reginald is going to be a faster kill. So we might be buying this. Gauntlets is, well, it's something. But yeah, that's all gonna have to wait for next time. Nenu at least is fast enough, we know that. Evelyn, is she gonna be fast enough though? We might have to re-roll this shop actually. If I need a speed item on Evelyn. How fast is she? She's 15, right? She should be. Yeah, so actually if we speed her up to 23, she'll be just speed tying Colin. And then we could give her slow, we can make sure she draws her slow cards, so we get rid of all the like fire blasts and stuff, and we keep the rest of the slow things. Okay, I think we should be okay with that then. We have Bookworm for the Scroll of Speed that we could draw automatically if we're going to upgrade our Scroll of Intellect. I think that's a good plan. We could buy more Scrolls of Intellect if we need to. We need to probably change over our Vigilance. Actually, I don't remember if it'll save that we changed over our Vigilance. It probably won't. So I'll like remove a card. I'll remove Gunshot. We're not going to want that. Alright, and then the rest of the decisions are going to have to look like it's going to wait. Yeah, Chalice looks good, especially with giving Corn his weapon. I think so. Right? Like, we're going to be giving Corn the Sanctify weapon. Because Corn's going to be attacking quite a lot, as is Evelyn. So either of them would have been fine, but Corn has the Sanctify charges. So he'll be able to apply, let's see, it'll be 2 Sanctify per hit, pretty much. Because it comes with 1 as a base and doesn't increase your charges at all. So yeah. 2 Sanctify per hit, I mean, that's 3% resistance down per hit. It's a lot of extra Sanctify on top of what Reginald can already do. Yeah, I think that should be a good idea. The other thing I plan to do is eventually Divine Powering Cornelius, and having Cornelius as a sort of duo carry, right up alongside Reginald. I think last time, if I had gone that route in the later game, we wouldn't have had as much of an issue. So, we'll see. And the next level, Emberstorm level up, yeah. Yeah, after we get this. Still not sure which one I'm going to do, if I'm going to go Incendiary, if I'm going to go Firestarter. Might go Incendiary for the extra burn. Once we have burn +4, we'll have plenty of burn. Apply it very, very fast. So we should be fine there. I think we should have more than enough for the late game, even on the Archon, who gets rid of it so fast. So yeah, okay. That's all going to wait though. I hope you enjoyed today's short stream. Sorry it's so short. I will be back on tomorrow, probably around like 2:32, something like, or maybe 3 at the latest. Somewhere between 2 and 3 is always my time. It really depends on how much I need to look at, but it'll probably be around 2 o'clock because we already know what our build is going to be. There's nothing for me to test out here. So yeah, hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and thanks for joining me on this nice little start of a run. So, nice thing about doing this run right now too is I should be able to finish it in time for tomorrow's stream. So,